Really, I want to speak to the parents right now. And what I want to tell you is that these men and women that you have given our country are about to take an oath. And you've heard the Sergeant Major talk about the oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I know it's hard for many of you to imagine your sons and daughters being part of a special group of Americans. But you see, when policymakers like myself and the congressman finish talking, and then when the debates are all done and negotiations have failed and the orders are finally given, it becomes the mission of these young people that are about to swear an oath to execute national policy. You see, they are the substance behind any policy undertaken by this country, deemed important enough to send our soldiers, our sailors, our Marines, and our airmen to combat. But it's absolute proof that the United States means business when we put boots on the ground. These men and women are special for many reasons. But the fact that they stood up and said, "Send me. Send me," in these times of trials, tribulations, and conflict speaks to their character. You see, becoming a member of the military is always a big decision. And the reason and the way you guys came forward and are enlisting are varied and often deeply personal. But that's what makes these individuals seated in front of me today the best and the brightest, as was mentioned before. And I don't mean to say it to be nice. I say it because I believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, the best and brightest are not necessarily on the campus of Mary Washington or in the executive boardrooms. They're seated right in front of us. And I am so proud that you are taking that oath today. To you all, to the enlistees, what lies in front of you will have tremendous challenges, but those challenges are what's going to shape your life and your future. You see, life in the service of your country is not easy. You'll hold more responsibility and do more things than your peers that are graduating and going to college will probably do in their whole lifetime. You'll have high expectations placed upon you by your chain of command, by your senior NCOs. And you'll succeed. You'll succeed because you stepped up and you're going to do that thing. That thing that you've heard that's throughout all the higher enlisted ranks have given you today. That thing that's inside your heart. That thing that makes you want to be a warrior. So let me leave you with 4 carrots of wisdom. Number 1, draw your energy in the days ahead from your family. Your family will often be your greatest strength, and don't ever forget it. Number 2, remember this is the life that you choose. That will become clearly apparent to you as you go through some of the gas chamber stuff. It's not risk-free. Nor is it easy, but in the humble opinion of this former Army Ranger, it's a life worth living. And there is no more noble a profession than that which you are about to embark on. Number 3, I, for one, will never, ever, ever apologize for being an American. And you don't even feel like you ever have to. Because we're not perfect, but I certainly can't think of a greater friend of freedom than the world has ever known, the United States military. It's been bought and paid for by the countless generations that have gone before you through the blood, sweat, and tears. Never forget that. And last, stand tall, suck it up when things start getting hard, and remember they're only going to get harder. Stay aggressive. Keep your weapons clean and your bayonets sharp. Remember, your parents are never going to stop worrying about you, so you need to check in with them. Write them letters. Call them. Never panic. Never panic, because when you do, you lose. Watch out for one another. You'll be in joint assignments. Marines will be serving with the Army, and Army with the Air Force. It'll go around. But remember, when things look the worst, you'll need each other the most. Remain steady. Keep your head on a swivel and your eyes wide open. Remember that it's always better to be the one to deliver the blow. America is relying on you, you all that are looking at me right now, to stand on the wall for our national defense. Thank you for what you're doing, what you're about to do, and what you will do. Thank you for ensuring our freedom. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be part, just a little part, of today's awesome, awesome ceremony. May God bless and protect each of you and your families. Thank you again very much.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. I, do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the